I shaved an hour off my sets using the blooming cup method, and let me show you how to do so. First things first, the type of lashes you use matter. These are silk lashes, and I don't love them for using for blooming cup method. I actually prefer Korean PBT lashes, which are the ones here, because they're lightweight, dark, matte, and so buttery to bloom out. When I was a beginner artist, I was struggling doing 3-hour plus lash sets, and honestly, you're just making less money at that point. This method helped shave over an hour off of my sets. And now I'll never go back to hand making fans. As you can see, blooming cups have grooves in them, and you can utilize all of these and rotate them freely when you're doing lashes, as opposed to using glue rings, which I'll show you in a second. With glue rings, you have to rotate your finger around in order to be able to use all the grooves, and I just don't find that ideal. I find that a bit awkward, so this is why I prefer using a blooming cup. But you do you, boo. It's very important that you fluff out your lashes because that's going to help you get fluffy, wide fans. With the silk lashes, you can see they're a bit more stiff and harder to fluff out, and although I could still make fans using them, I just prefer Korean PBT. You can dispense a couple drops of glue and get started. You want to keep your tweezers perpendicular to the lashes, have a tight hold, and pull straight out, just like this. Keeping the lashes neatly together will help form your fans beautifully. You dip a few millimeters into the lashes, and while still holding your tweezers tightly, start wiggling it inside the groove and release the tightness on your tweezers, and it's going to form this fan naturally. As you can see, this fan's base is so snatched and it's perfect. Let's do it again. I'm going to take a little bit more lashes, pull straight out. If the bottoms are frayed a bit, that's not even a problem. That's the beauty of this method. It just forces the cup to make beautiful fans and you don't have to stress. Like I said, you start off with a tight grip and slowly release to form your fan structure. You can even make mega volume fans. And even though the bases might not look perfect, that's the beauty of this method, is that you're not wasting time trying to snatch perfect bases. Most of the time, your fan is going to come out perfect just because of the shape of this cup. Now look at that beautiful fan. Let's do it again with this tiny fan, because you don't have to do mega volumes. You can make fans of all sizes. Once again, look at this snatched tiny little fan. If you want a fan that's particularly wide, you can start to hand make it and then just kind of snatch the base yourself. This is why I love this method. I'm going to show you the silk lashes. Although I'm pretty experienced with blooming cups, so I can do this easily, I find that my beginner students struggle with using silk lashes. So let's just stick to Korean PBT and do what's easiest. Because why do we want to kill ourselves when we're doing lashes? Like, I swear that's a canon experience when you just hate doing lashes in the beginning because it's so hard. This method is a game changer for wispy sets because you can make closed fans, wide fans, narrow fans, and look how beautiful these bases are! Oh my goodness. As you move along your lash set, your grooves are going to get filled with glue, and it's very important to rotate the groove that you're using so you don't oversaturate the base of your fans. And this is why glue rings are not ideal for this particular method, but they're still great if you like to hand make your fans. Watch me make as many fans as I can in 30 seconds, going at a comfortable pace. I'm not trying to be speedy for the purposes of this video. I'm just trying to show you how easy it is to just make fans. And you can see that I only require one hand to make fans. So guess what? The other hand can hold your isolation tweezer open while you make these fans, and then you're not wasting time, using both hands to make a fan and then have to isolate and have to do all these motions. This is so much more quicker, and you can just enter flow state and get your set done and make that coin, girl. I feel like in the lash industry, a lot of knowledge can be gatekept because people want to attach it to their courses. But over here, I love teaching and I love doing it for free. So if there's anything that you're confused about, comment it below and I will be happy to answer your questions. Look at this beautiful lash set, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!